Challenging the system with uncontrolled anger only makes things worse, and she just learned that lesson in a very unpleasant way. The law is not something to be tested. She put it to the test herself and got the result exactly as predicted.
Don't do that to her!
Lady, are you crazy? Whoa, lady.
Karma waits for no one today. Karen learned a valuable lesson. Think before you act.
Ooh, bitch. Ooh, bitch. Oh, you can't hit me? Yeah, call him. You hit me. I got you.
Don't test your skills against someone you don't know. Just 1 second, and you'll become the top student in the class of karma.
Hey, what are you doing?
A moment of disrespect, and karma appears in the form of a bus driver, teaching a memorable lesson about humanity and courtesy.
Help her out. No way. There's no dude. Yeah, bro. Wait. Let her on.
Very, very rude.
You just hurry up. Don't worry about it.
Very rude.
Yeah, your mother. No, dude. I told you to wait. Otherwise, you can walk. You want to walk? Get the hell out of here. Be kind. Ladies.
Don't let your hair become a weapon of trouble. Just one moment of carelessness, and you'll learn a quick, unforgettable lesson. Don't tease your girlfriend like this, because karma will catch up with you faster than you think, and you'll learn a lesson you'll never forget. A man got into a loud argument with a security guard, and within seconds, he was escorted out. Confronting security forces is never a good idea.
Je hebt gelijk ook. Ja.
The protesters threw colored powder on Tower Bridge, thinking it was fun, but police immediately appeared to remind them that vandalism is never free.
Enabling a genocide in Palestine. We continue to provide arms to Israel. The genocidal state of Israel. We are breaking UK.
The theft was quick, but karma was even faster. The homeowner appeared just in time, gently reminding them that every action has a bill to pay.
Stop now! Stop!
His warm-up for battle looked impressive, until karma patted him on the back as a reminder to respect others to avoid unnecessary trouble.
Delete that, bro. Delete it. You ain't gonna do nothing.
Karen thought her words mattered, but the universe reminded her, sometimes silence is better.
Yeah, I told you, bro. What I tell you. Yeah.
accidentally bumping into the wrong cashier, the lesson learned is right through the receipts.
Karma siempre recuerda y en castigo más rápido de lo que piensas. No olvides.
She's out here harassing this lady trying to do her job. Ain't nobody ganging up on you. You know what you was doing.
Disrespecting delivery drivers is no joke. Karen has learned that the law doesn't tolerate troublemakers.
That's your thing. Call them. Call them. You gonna be on YouTube. Go.
You do not have my permission to film me, and you do not have my permission to post me.
You are in a public place and it is constitutional right to do it.
This is not public. This is not a public place. This is private.
It is
Hey! Nice kicks, bro. Nice kicks.
Why are you playing like that, bro?
Don't challenge someone you don't know, because their reaction can sometimes be a lesson they'll never forget.
You think I'm scared? No, I'm not.
Why'd you back up? What? What?
Keep walking, bro.
All right.
Bro, just go ahead. Keep walking, bro.
Well, I was in nice shoes.
Yeah, but you
I gave you a compliment.
I told you what?
Bro. Bro.
You think I'm playing?
I think you're playing. Okay. Okay.
One moment of carelessness, blocking the exit, and immediately the driver appears with a special educational toolkit just for you. Brave but clumsy sometimes, courage alone isn't enough, and karma always shows up at the right moment to teach a humorous yet serious lesson. You ignored all the warnings, and this is where karma comes in, teaching you that sometimes arrogance comes at a very quick price. Schools are not playgrounds for disruptive behavior. One moment of recklessness, and karma will teach you a lesson you'll never forget.
You sit right here. You sit right here, Kamora. Give me my touch my boyfriend. You don't get it. You're not my dad. I'm gonna get my face and shush me. Oh, your mama. Oh, your yeah, get straight.
Don't underestimate small jokes. Karma can retaliate instantly, leaving you with regrets in seconds.
Blue 42, say it.
One act of disrespect, and the lesson learned immediately a reminder that behavior toward others always has consequences. A moment of wanting to stand out, and a plastic table reminds you that there isn't always a safe place to express yourself. think stealing packages will be easy wrong, the plan failed instantly, and karma spares no one. She thought no one was watching, but karma sees everything. Her theft plan was exposed right at the counter.
That's all you have to do is take everything out. Dang. Uh-oh. She should, I would. Alright, peace out.
Damn, big dog, what happened? What happened, big dog? What happened? The big cheated.
Parking violations. Don't worry, someone from out of nowhere will send you a very practical lesson right in your car.
That bitch did what, big dogs? That's it, nigga. Big dogs. Said big dogs. Big cheated. Big cheated on you. Bro.
Thinking that stealing could be done stealthily, Justice chose the perfect moment to appear. You might think you've escaped, but karma is always positioned perfectly, waiting to teach you a lesson. A red light is not a warning, and ignoring it will have consequences. Before you even have a chance to celebrate, the consequences appear sometimes. Karma comes faster than your pace.
Phone.
Videoing it inside our shop?
I'm videoing everything, man.
Causing a disturbance in a guarded area.
I can't
Don't be
disclose that right
surprised
now.
if the police show up immediately, reminding you that every action has consequences.
Look at this guy.
That's a nice car.
He thought he could happily jump into the police car, but karma appeared immediately to teach him a lesson he'd never forget right there and then.
Yeah, just kidding. It's money, right?
Oh, Checking your brakes on the road might seem harmless, but you'll immediately see the consequences that often appear as a warning.
Wow. Wow. You got wow. You got this on dash cam. Alright.
1 minute of inattention. A few seconds later, a ticket appears. Obeying the rules is the best way to stay safe.
Mira, y ahí va el guardia, ¿ven? Doble línea. Doble línea. Así causó un accidente.
I thought the bike vandalism was just a joke, but the police showed up faster than light, turning the joy into regret.
Oh, good.
Remember, don't touch things that aren't yours, because the consequences often appear before you even have a chance to smile.
This has got to be a joke.
Choosing to remain silent or speak out is your right, but running away will surely lead you back to where you started. Don't celebrate too soon. The lesson can become clear just when you think you've won. The game was bad, but the consequences were real. The lesson came faster than you think.
It was a prank. It was a prank.
Want to test your speed? Remember, karma always lurks for those who are overconfident. He forgot one principle: don't trifle with discipline, especially that of royal soldiers. It was just a small prank, but it was enough to teach the thief a lesson he'll never forget. Think before you do something bad. Parking in the wrong spot on a narrow street. Congratulations. Your car has just been upgraded to the throne of trash bags.
What you say? You a dumbass cracker, bitch.
Racism
Look
is
at
not
you.
only wrong, but
Look
it can
at you,
also
you
have
dumbass
immediate
cracker,
consequences.
bitch. Huh? You want to see a nigger? You want to see a nigger? I'll show you a nigger, you monkey.
You are a nigger.
Call me another nigger.
Nigger.
Call me another nigger.
Nigger.
Hey, y'all, watch this. You stupid ass bitch. This infects you. You dumbass whore.
Before getting out, check the brakes, don't let the car roll and end up with a facepalm. Parking in the wrong spot. Here's a golden rule lesson from real life. Karma wasn't late, and this man was the instructor right then and there.
Hey, no, don't go this way. They're at the end of the street.
Kicking a traffic hat and disregarding the law only makes you stand out in the worst way. Karma appeared faster than he thought.
What an idiot. An idiot.
He thought he was clever, but the air raid siren quickly taught him a lesson. Wrongdoing never goes unpunished. Never tease animals if you don't want to face the consequences immediately. Kindness costs nothing, but disrespect has consequences, and they come faster than you think. One moment of recklessness and an immediate lesson learned. Not all homeowners are kind, especially when there's a furry friend patrolling. Don't try to shine by drawing attention, because sometimes what you attract isn't admiration, it's karma. Every time someone tries to bend the rules or take a shortcut, karma is always there at the right moment to teach them a lesson they'll never forget. Teasing others might seem fun, but the consequences can come quickly and severely. A moment of anger, a few seconds to be subdued. This is why you should never test law enforcement. Trying to surprise someone in a reckless way. Don't be surprised if life reacts strongly and the lesson comes immediately. Don't test your skills on someone you don't know. Sometimes karma chooses your car as a reminder. One moment, you want to make someone laugh. The next, you learn a lesson. Sometimes the outcome is unexpected, but very convincing. Be careful when driving. A thoughtless act can cost you immediately. Don't let a beautiful photo become your last. Always maintain a safe distance from dangerous vehicles. Thinking you're the king of the road, fate reminds you that speed doesn't always buy power.
Worm check, bruh. What you holding on that car for? Okay, my bad.
Be careful with reckless behavior, because karma always comes one step ahead of you.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Never steal from others, because wrongdoing always comes at a faster price than you think. They were removed from the plane and banned from flying by the airline, a clear lesson in disrespectful behavior.
We're going to have to get everyone off the aircraft and then reboard. As soon as the ship gets here, we do apologize.
Stealing other people's belongings is never a joke. She stole them and got caught. The consequences were immediate. In Houston, a man so frustrated with burglars that he set up a fake booby trap in front of his house during the holidays, and the burglar got what he deserved shortly afterward. If you like these instant karma moves, please give me a like and a subscribe to help me have more motivation to make more good videos. When you ignore warning signs, don't be surprised when karma shows up loud and unapologetic. He slammed the door shut incredibly quickly, a cosmic premonition signaling something big was about to happen. The streets of Pensacola are not a catwalk for ego. Karma always appears at the right moment, reminding you, don't be too arrogant. Everything seemed normal until the decisive moment arrived. The game has consequences, and karma is always ready to be the referee. A minute of confidence. A few seconds later, a lesson for life. Respect others, even if it's just during a football match. A moment of anger. A few seconds later, a lesson learned confronting the police never ends well. Anger lasts only a few seconds, but karma quickly sets in. Traffic is no place for hot tempers.
I've been waiting for this moment.
Don't tease others, because sometimes the consequences come so quickly that all you have time to do is sigh. It's not a test of recklessness, because the rules for leaving are still in place. She thought it was a good idea until it stopped. Be careful what you're about to do, because karma is always lurking, and the consequences will haunt you forever. If you like this kind of instant karma, don't forget to subscribe to the channel to see more.
And what do I come across? Are you kidding me?
Parking in the wrong spot can turn a quiet parking lot into a scene of argument and a memorable lesson from impatient drivers. Never attempt risky accommodations just to show off or impress others, because sometimes the price is a broken car door instead of admiration. You don't know who they are, but they know how to teach a lesson quickly and efficiently. Don't try to mess with them, or you'll regret it. Before cutting, think a moment of impulsiveness could lead to an unforgettable lesson. one moment of carelessness while parking, and karma appears in the form of rain on the car under the scorching sun. Joking with others might seem fun, but you could immediately learn a lesson from the very behavior you despised. Never park in a crowded public area, especially during protests or major events. In addition to getting fined, you could lose your car. No. Every action has consequences, and sometimes they come very quickly. When you forget that every action is being watched by cameras, karma will give you an unwanted job. The thief thought stealing would be easy, but little did he know a safety rope was waiting for him. Be careful with hasty decisions. The consequences can sometimes cost you a whole month's salary.
Oh non, c'est pas bon. Non, je peux pas.
Puso el huevo en la báscula dar la lección de honestidad. Un paso en falso en la escalera mecánica y una lección de vida sobre...
You wanted to troll others, but the universe trolled you instead. This is a classic example of how words go a long way. Before you speak, especially when it comes to race. If you You might think it was a great performance, but the police just saw an opportunity to teach you a lesson you'll never forget. One moment of carelessness, and immediately the police will remind you that rules aren't just advice, they're karma with a whistle. It seems this is not the first time this car has been parked illegally. Don't underestimate karma. One wrong action will immediately become a lifelong lesson, reminding you to live virtuously every day. Think carefully before you do something, because sometimes karma always appears at the right time to remind you. One moment of frustration, and you immediately learn your lesson. Karma manifests itself through the angry stares of the entire neighborhood. This guy parked like he was the king of the streets, but others decided to teach him a lesson in respect and humility. Going against the flow to prove something wrong. Karma doesn't wait, and the lesson came with a sudden downpour. When you think you're a professional dancer, but the stairs don't agree.
Get out.
When you do bad things, karma is always watching and will remind you immediately.
Fuck out my car.
Disregarding the law will be quickly addressed by a police car. Karma never overlooks reckless behavior.
Okay.
Overconfidence in front of a crowd. Don't be surprised if life gives you a lesson accompanied by laughter. Learn to drive calmly to avoid unnecessary accidents. Turning on loud music at 4 a.m. as if the whole neighborhood were your stage, and karma comes knocking to remind you respecting shared space is the way to avoid trouble. Acting hastily resulted in immediate consequences, a traffic ticket and a lesson to be learned. When you resort to dirty tactics to gain an advantage, karma is always waiting to teach you a lesson. If these karma at hand moments make you laugh and learn a lesson, please subscribe to motivate us to make more interesting videos.
I saw you when you got out the motherfucking car. You tried it. Put my back on this motherfucking porch. You gonna lost your motherfucking mind. You gonna come up on my shit and take my shit. You got it. You lucky. You got it. You lucky. You got it. You see this motherfucker?
An item that seems to be unclaimed. Think again. Someone is always lurking behind the scenes, ready to turn the thief into the comedic star of the day. Maybe he watches too many movies and forgets that this is real life. Wheel locks are not props. One moment of disregarding the law, and immediately, a life-changing lesson emerges. Every action has immediate consequences. When you don't respect public etiquette, don't be surprised if workers no longer make it a priority to avoid you. An impulsive parking decision could turn your car into a karma test site the very next morning. He thought he had gotten away with it, but in reality, his reckless behavior only caused karma to appear in the guise of a police officer. This car has no wings, but it chose to land on the roof like a real pilot. These two cars stood head to head, looking like a fierce bullfight was about to take place. If you like these instant karma moves, please give me a like and a subscribe to help me have more motivation to make more good videos. Don't underestimate the importance of parking just one moment of carelessness, and you could lose your car. Karma is monitoring every centimeter. Parked in the wrong spot, don't worry. Your neighbors will help you. Preserve your car as carefully as food in the refrigerator. The silver sedan ran a red light, and immediately a warning came from behind: never disregard traffic signals. A lesson about not touching other people's food, especially when it's still baking. Next time, slow down. Karma and traffic tickets always appear at the right time. Prominent, yes, but in a way that leads you straight to the garbage dump. Thank you all for being with me until the last video. If you find it interesting, please support me by liking, subscribing, and turning on the notification bell to receive information about the latest videos. When ego steals the spotlight, obstacles ahead will immediately remind you. Wrong car. Congratulations. You've just signed up for the Karma Free Paint Scratch program. Thinking hiding behind a truck is safe, wrong. The lesson from the police came instantly, within seconds. Please respect the common space, if you don't want your car to become a broken display piece. What was supposed to be a spectacular performance ended up being something nobody wanted.
Oh shit!
Oh.
Hello!
If you enjoy moments when karma strikes right on the spot, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next video. Never try to test the durability of car glass with your foot because the consequences will come immediately. He set the car on fire to impress, but just minutes later, he found out Karma and the police weren't letting anyone get away with it. This guy parked like he was the king of the streets, but others decided to teach him a lesson in respect and humility. Think you're the ultimate troll. Life will immediately cast you as the victim of karma. Don't pick fights with strangers, or you'll learn your lesson soon. Even without the police, you would still get a ticket for taking up 2 parking spaces. Sometimes simple rules have their own treatments. One wrong step on the escalator, and a life lesson about...
Yeah, do that again. There you go.
A stone thrown, a feigned fall, and instantly, the lesson about lying came before he even had a chance to dream of compensation.
I'm sorry.
How did you happen to be there with your...
Parking in the wrong spot. Prepare to learn a lesson from the universe and Karen.
I just walked down
when I was doing that.
Okay, I'm gonna call the police. Because that's actually...
Oh,
The 2 thieves thought they were quick, but Karma and the police showed up right away. Don't mess with the law.
You alright, mate? I've got it all on camera. Let me just pull over.
This is a classic example of how words go a long way before you speak, especially when it comes to race. If you
Hey!